soap fans? It's Allie, and today I wanted to share with you the story behind the design and the making of Paul, my Young and the Restless inspired Genoa City soap. So, of course, when I sat down to design a soap that would best represent Paul Williams, I immediately thought, well, I could make this soap smell like sauerkraut and spare ribs, but I don't think anybody would want to use that in the shower. So I had an alternative idea. And actually, I knew immediately when I started the Genoa City soap series that I would be making a Paul soap and that it would be a cucumber soap. And here's why. When I started watching the show in 1993, I was watching it with my best friend, and Paul Williams was always just this very cool character. He was a private eye detective. He was the son of police chief Carl Williams, and it just seemed like every time Paul came into a scene, he just breezed in and just sort of fixed whatever was going on. And the joke between my friend and I was that we called Paul the cucumber because he's always cool, as a cucumber. So this is kind of gotta be my tribute to Paul Williams. Of course, these days he's had a heart attack, or he's been shot a couple times. He's not as cool as a cucumber as he once was, but nonetheless, I dedicate this soap to that memory of mine. Now, I love cucumber scents, but they can be really bitter, and I've experienced a few different fragrance oils on the market that are just pure cucumber, and I didn't want it to be a bitter scent, so I knew I had to do some fragrance blending, which I love to do. It's my favorite part. A lot of people blend cucumber with melon, and it's okay sometimes. Sometimes I enjoy a cucumber melon fragrance, but it can also end up smelling kind of bubblegummy to me. I don't know, maybe it's just me. This seems like it ends up smelling more like watermelon, and maybe that creates an association with bubblegum in my mind, I don't know. But I didn't want Paul to be that. And other people blend cucumber with mint very often, which I think is a lovely, lovely smell, but I also wanted the scent to, again, be fresh, and blending mint is not going to help me with the bitterness of that base cucumber fragrance. So what I did was decided to do a little bit of a twist and a little bit of everything. I started with a cucumber fragrance base. I found a cantaloupe fragrance that I really, really liked, and then instead of adding in a peppermint, I added in a spearmint, and that kind of brought it all together. It sort of balanced out the sweetness of the melon while giving the cucumber a little bit of a sort of a fresh, tingly smell to it. And then to top it all off and tie everything together, I tossed in a sea salt fragrance, which that saltiness, I think, just brings all of those three other distinct notes together. So this fragrance, it's everything. It's cucumber, it's mint, it's melon, it's the sea salt, and I think that the cucumber and the spearmint are what really comes off the top of the soap, but I know that the melon and the sea salt are in there, and as you get into the bar and really work up a lather, you'll smell all four of those things. It's just a very fresh scent, a very clean scent. It's cool, as a cucumber, as in Paul Williams. And by the way, I've had these two soaps curing together in my soap closet for weeks and weeks now. This is my Christine bar. Actually, I'm calling it Cricket. And I will have to say, they smell really good together. These were the only two soaps that I had, and I have more than one soap closet. These were the only two in those two particular, or in that particular soap closet. And They both smell really, really good together. And actually, if you want to see the making of the Christine bar, or the inspiration behind the Christine bar of soap, that is also available here on the Genoa City Soap channel. But Paul, I think it's a really nice bar. It's just a good, clean bar of soap. I think that Mary Williams would approve of a good, clean bar of soap. Now, Patty, that's a whole nother bar of soap.